All in all, what up?
What's going on?
Where we at?
We are at Daytona Con.
And who's with you?
I have Alex, you know what I'm saying, at Tap Selectively. I also have Woodley over there. And then I have my main man Miller here.
What up, what up? And we got special people hanging out with us today.
Yeah, we do.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Willie.
Hey, don't forget. So what's going on, guys? I mean, we don't hang out all the time like this. So.
I know, man. We just having a good time here, hanging out with the Heroes After Dark, my crew, and all that. So, just a great time here at the Daytona Beach Comic Con.
Are we buying raw or slab?
I try and get a mixture. You know, if I walk out with a couple slabs, like maybe reasonable price slabs, and then some raw books, and then just the rest is just fillers. You know, dollar bin stuff. All that.
So now, for a key, before when you're thinking, when you got your list of keys that you want, how much research are you doing to?
Lots of research. It's a funny thing. I was looking up Little Kids, number 10, Introducing Calvin. And that book on the regular goes for like $400 to $600. So I did all my research on that book before I went to Heroes Con. Mm-hmm. Went to Heroes Con. This was after Roy Thomas line. Matt calls me up, Matt from the Comic Con crew. He said, Sean, they got the Calvin book. And like, what? And like, and it's $25. Yo, buy that, I'll give you the money. He bought it, he came over to me and said, Puff, keep your money, this for you, bro. And I was like, what? Bro, $25 for that book. And that book runs like 500.
That's for the love right there.
Yeah.
So, and then on the same day, I get the Lobo, number 1.
Ooh. So you did it right.
Matt called me up. They got Lobo number 1.
We just gave it to Lenny right now.
Yeah, I just gave it to Lenny. Get that press and slab.
So what grade do you think it's going to come back at?
About 2.
About 2?
Yeah, it's a low grade copy. It's cool. It's got the things and it's got writing on it, but I didn't care.
No, it's for you.
I didn't care. I wanted that book because I've seen that book. I've held that book before, and I was like, one day I'm gonna have this book. Sometimes you got to find the deals.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about, you know, the price tag and stuff. What is the dealer willing to give it to you for? You know, you ask the dealer, can you make a deal for me? What can you offer? And if he says this, haggle, see what you can get out of it. And if it's a fair price, just jump on it.
That's right.
All right. Last question. What are your 2 favorite YouTube channels?
Besides myself?
Besides yourself. And let them know.
Hey, let them know with the crew, man. The crew.
Comic Con crew, that's a crew that I'm a part of. You know, great channel. Ever since I followed them in 2017, I've been down with them ever since. You know, I became a member of the crew in 2020. So, great channel. Make sure you sub to the Comic Con crew.
That's right.
And of course, I gotta give love to you guys. Because ever since y'all came on the scene, the Heroes After Dark crew, y'all been killing it with y'all lives. You need to bring back the comic book battles.
Oh,
You need to bring back the comic book
Set
battles.
to bring it back.
Bring it back.
all right, we're bringing it back. Appreciate you, my boy.
No problem, man.
All love, Puff.
Boom.
Subscribe to the channel. Day 2 of Daytona Con here with our good friend Aaron. Heroes After Dark, as per usual. Let's talk to you. How was yesterday?
Yesterday was a great show. I sold tons of toys, graded toys, stuff of that nature. It was a hot day for toys.
How about comic books?
Comic books, I did okay. I bought extremely well, so very nice books I picked up. Sold a few things, so definitely not complaining.
Okay. So what's the hot book for today?
Let me see. Well, the stuff I picked up House of Secrets 92, Silver Surfer 4, X-Men 94, and FF 48. Those are the 4 books I picked up yesterday, so very happy with those.
All right, I've got 2 questions for you.
Shoot.
Favorite age? Golden, silver, copper, bronze, modern.
Golden Age. Definitely love Golden Age.
Why?
I don't know, just something that's feel like you get to the roots of comics, you know. I even have pulps and stuff, which I guess is you really want to get into the old stuff, but Golden Age I think is where it's at.
Raw or slab?
Golden Age always slabbed, and this is the reason why. So luckily I bought this from a dealer this morning. Beautiful copy. I bought it for my collection, but when I finally had an opportunity to open it up and count the pages, it's missing a page. It actually had 3 pieces of color touch on the spine, which I could have lived with because I can chip that off, but I can't fix a missing page. So, but this would have been in my PC. It's a nice early Action Comics from the 40s. So, you know, disappointment, but you know, we live and learn. Always count your pages.
What's your favorite YouTube channel?
Heroes After Dark.
Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. It's really helping him a lot if you subscribe.
Day 2 of Daytona Comic Con with our very own DJ T-Rex.
What's going on, peeps?
All right, so how was day 1?
So day 1 was the best day I've ever had at a convention.
Really? What sold?
I sold slabs. I sold the most trades I've ever sold. I sold sketch variants. I sold Virgin variants. I sold TV show books. I was selling everything. Everything was available too.
So everything was available for the deals.
All day, all day.
All right, so what do we have in store for day 2?
So day 2, I brought a lot of more sketch variants. I brought more trades. I've already sold 3 trades. It's been an hour. So my Darth Vader, a lot of Star Wars fans coming in today. It is a trap. And I brought my Funkos. I only have about 10 Funkos out of the collection left. Once those 10 are gone, I am never getting another Funko again.
So this is the last of the T-Rex collectibles.
Last of the Funko.
All right, so I have 2 rapid fire questions. Does everything have to be slab?
Absolutely not. I got about 100 short boxes of non-slab books, so I am not a slab snob.
Okay. 9/8 or bust?
That I gotta go with. 9/8 or bust.
Where can people find you?
You can hit me up on Instagram, NYDJTRex. I also made a new Instagram just for comic books. It is T-Rex Comic Books. One word on Instagram. I am moving everything. I got short boxes, long boxes, dollar books, $500 books. Everything is available.
Signature books?
Oh yeah, all day.
All right.
Huh?
Day 2 with our friends from B&B Comics. How's the show been?
It's been good. It's been busy. It's a great comic show, and being local to Florida, man, it's the best place to be at.
Okay, so what's been hot? What was hot yesterday?
Usually, it's pretty much the same thing. It's ASM, it's X-Men, it's Silver, and it's Raw.
So the usual suspects.
Usual suspects. Yep.
Okay. What's the one book that you don't want to part with?
War Against Crime 11.
Really? That's the one you don't want it to go.
DC's first forward cover. It's the second Vault Keeper. It's a book that you can't find that often. I mean, you go on eBay, there's a 0.5 available. That's it. I mean, it doesn't come around, and it's 1950. It's just too cool. The rest, as nice as they are, I can find them. Very hard to find the War Against Crime. So personally, that'd be the one that I don't care if it sells or not.
Does everything have to be slab?
No. Most slabs we have, we don't send them, we buy them that way. We'd rather keep them raw. If we don't press. If we press, be nice. We press them up, but I mean, we do our best at grading, and I mean, raws sell easy. Everybody wants to see it up close. It's easy to sell in person, so absolutely not. Everything does not need to be slab.
Okay, so if someone can't get to the show, how can they find you?
Mostly it's going to be on Instagram, which is B&B_comics_129. Our banner up here doesn't have our full Instagram, but B&B Comics. We do live shows. Sometimes we go by ourselves. Sometimes we have a host. But yeah, I mean, at a con it's easy because it's laid out. But over at Brian's place, we do the same thing. Put up 2 racks, go through the wall. People ask questions. We'll flip through some books. I mean, you guys see our whole inventory on Instagram or in person. Doesn't matter.
Right. Oh, we got it. You want to show them on camera? All right. Let's see what we got.
Quick pickups here. Yeah. So first Black Cat 9/8 white pager. Can't get much better than that.
It's a pretty
Beautiful
one.
book. Very centered. Nice looking book there. And then Silver Surfer 1. First Silver Surfer, FF48, and first Full Galactic. So pick those up. It's nice to have lower grades, to have options for our buyers. So I had a 7.5, you know, price, either a sticker shock. People can't afford it. They want a book. You give them another option.
Now, in your opinion, for a collector that says, okay, I can't afford the big boy $10,000 book, do you think that it's best to get into what you can afford and then try to work your way up?
Yeah, and you know, if you owned a book like in this grade in raw, you could read it without damaging it.
Yeah.
Right? You know, 3.0s, 3.5s, and you'd be able to enjoy reading a book. I mean, I grade books that are a little bit higher or higher price to protect them.
Yeah.
And here in my PC, I would keep these raw. But it's up to you. A lot of people grade them. They rush to CGC and grade them. Also, if you look at like 1968, 1969, all the big premiere issues when they all got their own titles.
Yep.
You know, so you got Iron Man #1, Cap 100, Silver Ship, the list goes on and on. Instead of the first appearance, these will be more affordable, and you still get the character typically on the cover, presenting themselves new with their own title. That's a cool collect.
Yeah.
We get the first big premiere issue of all those characters.
And this is
Instead
great
of going
art.
back and to get the first appearance of that character.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
I'm a big ASM guy.
We know.
So love, I mean, so this is Brandon asked me, is this going to the PC? At least for a period of time.
At least for a little bit.
It's going to be the safe queen for a little bit.
It'll be there. So I guess the 9.6 is for sale.
There you go.
So that's at home.
All right. B&B Comics. If you want that 9.6, hit these gentlemen up.
Hit me up.
Yeah, hit them up
All
on
right.
Instagram. Slide in the DMs. They'll get you right.
We are back live, Heroes After Dark, the Black Supernova checking in. And you know what time it is. I'm going to be showing my pickups, and before I do that, I want to send a super shout out and salute to everybody that put on the show. It was this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, all the vendors, great deals, great books. I'm about to stop the yapping and rapping, and I'm going to get to the pickups. My first pickup, Black Panther #2. First appearance of Shuri. This is a book that I've been waiting on for a long time. Due to the movie hype, this book was kind of inflated a lot, so I waited and I waited. I want to give a shout out to Ducky Comics as he was packing up. He gave me an amazing cash deal on this, so salute to Ducky Comics on this pickup. Next book I picked up was The Truth #6, Red, White, and Black. First cover appearance of Isaiah Bradley. Captain America is coming up. Just saying, this book might garner a little bit of hype, but for me, it's a PC. I have the whole collection. This was actually the only book I was missing out of collection. Now, I got a great deal on this. Batman New 52. It is already signed by Scott Snyder. Now, I'll be honest with you. Had this been about 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have picked it up with the signature, but thanks to CGC and JSA, it's okay to pick those books up now, and the label looks super dope. Now, you know I'm a Black Panther fan, so I went ahead and picked up a Black Panther, World of Wakanda, 1 in 25. The artwork is sensational on this. And lastly, A-Team #1 newsstand edition.
Yo, it's Dave with New Village Comics, and today what we're showing you is everything we got at the Daytona Con. First and foremost, we just got here at the collective, and I had to pick this one up for the PC. I was actually looking for this at the con, couldn't find it. It's not the highest grade copy, but all my books go right into my PC, so I'm just glad to have it in the PC. Now, when I went to Daytona, I had kind of an agenda, and I tried to stick to it. So the first book I was able to pick up, Dead World 10, first preview of The Crow. This book means a lot to me, and I'm gonna look for any con that has James O'Barr to get this one signed. Next, I already owned one of these in my collection, but not this high of a grade, so we got the first Apocalypse. I stuck to what I wanted to get, which was some monster books. Got me the first Invisible Man. This book is dope. A couple of dings on it, but I'm very, very happy with it. First Living Mummy. We stuck to that horror theme, and this book I am also very glad to have in my PC. Giant Size Chillers, #1, First Lilith, Dracula's daughter. I got my Tomb of Dracula right now at CGC getting slabbed up, so this one will look nice next to it. Now with what was yesterday, This book I am very glad to have. I've had it in the PC for a while. I actually didn't know it was still in my box. I have special plans for this book. I'm actually going to try to get my dad's face drawn on it, seeing as he was a 9/11 survivor and saved over 200 people's lives that day. So this book is very important to me. This book, Mike was able to help me grab my Malibu son. First Spawn, also very happy to have this in the collection. This book is absolutely fire. Lenny already cleaned and pressed it for me. So now I'm gonna wait for a McFarlane signature and send it in. Now, right before we left the con, I grabbed 2 books, literally right before we left the con. So a huge thank you to our boy John Neville. Talked me into getting this awesome book right here. I am a V for Vendetta fanatic, and this book just is absolutely gorgeous. On top of that, there's a gentleman by the name of Adam that always sets up at Daytona, and he had this already ready, clean slab, ready to go. He cut me a great deal on it, so for the price, it couldn't be beat. And then the best book I think I bought all weekend, First Enchantress. I'm very, very happy with this book. I'm happy with the grade. And the moment I bought it, my boy 4M wanted to do a trade for it. So this book means a lot to me. Wanted Enchantress for a while, so that is my con cleanup.
What's up, heroes? It's your boy 4M Comics coming at you. Man, coming back from Daytona Beach Comic Con, I wanted to show off some of the books we picked up. The heroes went bananas, and I'm gonna tell you, my pocket is feeling it. My pocket is mad at me right now, but it's also happy because we got some great deals, we got some great hookups. So thank you to everyone at the show, all the vendors for doing what they do. Now, what did I pick up? Now, you know it's all about the ladies, so one of the things I was able to pick up was my Wonder Woman set. So finishing off some of the Adam Hughes, just filling in holes as we go. So those Adam Hughes covers are amazing. And, you know, and this Wonder Woman run. Now, I will be totally honest, I have not read this run. I do read Wonder Woman, but trying to go back and read some of the older issues, that's where I have to pick it up. So I'm collecting the books, and as I get the set, I'll start reading through, because I am a completionist. I will stop reading a series if I miss a book. And if I get the next book or the next one after that, I will still stop until I get that one book in the middle. I don't skip issues. That's my problem, but it's a great problem to have. So as I get the set, I will keep going. Another book I got back, which I'm super happy about, was the Green Lanterns 16. Now, word of advice to the team out there. This book, I was pressing and getting it clean, and then decided to dig into it and look into it. Guess what, guys? It's missing a page. Ugh, broke my heart. You know I'm all about the ladies, and obviously Star Sapphire. Great book. It is a book I'm picking up in my collection. It is a lower grade, which I was just going for, get a book to have in a collection, and disappointing, it is missing a page. But still a beautiful book, still a beautiful cover. Pages look super great, minus the one page that's missing. Duh. So now, able to do an awesome trade with our friend of the channel, Mr. Pedro, comic lore himself. So I have an NYX 9.6. You've probably seen it on another channel, on another little short, where we were talking about a trade. And I finally did trade it. And what did I trade it for? NYX, first Laura Kinney. I traded for 2 books. Now, don't worry about the prices on these things, guys. But Zatanna, you know I'm hunting the series, so now I'm only missing 1 book, and that's issue number 15. But Zatanna 16 is now in the collection, and it's a 9.8 at that. Now, don't look at that price. That price, obviously, this was a trade, so that price doesn't matter. But I am super happy with this. So the first series for Zatanna is almost complete. I'm looking for number 15, an affordable copy of number 15 if anyone's out there. And also, as you know, I do get the lightsabers, and with the lightsabers, I needed an Asajj Ventress to go with my Ahsokas. So I have the Asajj Ventress lightsabers. I now have Asajj Ventress first appearance in Star Wars Jedi Mace Windu. And guys, again, my pockets are screaming at me because I have an Ahsoka Sideshow statue. There is a Asajj Ventress Mythos statue by Sideshow that I'm also now putting a down payment on to lay away it out. So it's gonna be a few months before I get it, but you know what? It's on its way. So I'll work it out, make some more deals, and sell off a few books, just to get that extra statue to go with this and the sabers. But guys, Heroes After Dark, 4M Comics. Check out the website, 4mcomics.com. Check out Heroes After Dark always. Guys, stay tuned. Some exciting things are coming your way.
All right, so straight from the con. Very light week for me. I know you people love it when I say that. Light work. Actually, these 3 books were pointed out to me by my fellow heroes. I wasn't even on the hunt, but I'm a big X-23 fan. Laura Kinney is one of my favorites, and I got a copy of issue number 13. It's a 1 in 25, and it's a beautiful cover. I'm looking to get all the variants for this particular run, and this is just going to go straight to the PC. Keeping it raw too. Another book that I actually believe in and I've been looking for, and I'm happy I waited because the prices have gone down, is Werewolf by Night, issue number 1, a cover. And this I found on day 1. Now on day 2, all in all, pulled me to the side and said, hey, guess what I'm seeing here on the wall? And got this one for $10.
That's
beautiful.
the harder one to
Yeah,
find.
this is the variant.
Yeah.
Just happy to have this in the PC. All these books are PC books. So, you know, for the few books that I've picked up, straight to the PC, no resales, and keeping them all raw, guys.
All right, yours truly, Matches Malone, back again. He just got back from Daytona Con. I mean, I felt like Ric Flair in there. I was wheeling, I was dealing, I was finding books that were appealing. You know what I mean? Woo! It was that type of situation. It was an affair for the ages. So here are my pickups. First up, Battle of the Planets, number 1, from the 70s. If you're a 70s or 80s kid, you know who this is. This is not Gotcha Man, this is G-Force. So this, for the PC, it was a good time finding this. Shout out to Jeff from the ATL, he hooked it up. Next up, Beta Ray Bill. Newsstand, Thor 337, Walt Simonson. Incredible art, one of my favorite books of all time. But wait, there's more. So we picked up 1, 2, 3,
Undervalued.
4, undervalued, 5, 6, 7. Full set. Our book right now, Jack Kirby. Incredible art. Unfortunately, this just got sold a few minutes ago. This just got sold, so excited about that. This is going to another home. You know, I'm a McFarlane fan, so I had to pick up a book that I had been looking for. Marvel Age, McFarlane cover, one of the beauties. Don't see this one too often in a 9/8. The book I'm really excited about. This was a magazine. This is a McFarlane. This is a hard to find McFarlane book. This is the 1989 year in review. It's a time parody. McFarlane drew the cover, Spidey at its best, you know, in front of the news cameras. I found this book. Special shout out first to my boy, Mr. C. Not the DJ. He knows who he is. He had this book at a local show. I fell in love with it. I had been asking about this book for the longest, for almost over a year. Came across it, wanted to submit it just because I love McFarlane books, and it came back a 9/8 white page. Incredible. Not very many of these on the census. This is now number 11. So that's my pickups. Like I said, it was a good time. Had a great time meeting everybody. Shout out to GLP, Comic Lord, Geo from Grails, the Comic Hall crew, Puff, everybody that was out there. Enjoyed the time with them. Got a chance to sell books. Got a chance to buy books. Always with my crew, the Heroes After Dark crew. So it was great time. If you're ever in Central Florida, you need to show up because, as I said, it's deals, steals, finding books with appeal. Yeah, you know the rest. Just get at us. Heroes After Dark.